Bob's back now. Weekend in front of us. Ugly stuff out there earlier. They were talking about maybe this thing had a second life. Is that evaporated or is it still there?
Not at all. The secondary storm did come into play, Jack, and it's still kicking around out there. It's been a day, folks, huh? Right? All right, let's move right along. First of all, this is what Central Park looked like just a little while ago. The very low clouds, a little precip coming out of those clouds. Rain right now here in town, 35 degrees, so no more frozen precipitation in and around the city. The humidity at 92%, the dew point 33. The winds are strong. Out of the northeast at 17, gusting to 28 miles an hour. Gale warnings are up out on the water. The barometer 29.58, and it is falling rapidly. Just in case anybody wanted to do some sailing tonight, we got gale warnings up, so you know that. Let's take a look at more stats. 33 the high, 30 the low. Look at that very narrow range in terms of temperature. Actually, we did get up to 35 just a little while ago, so it's a 35-30 split. And look at that 10-to-1 ratio from liquid precip to snow. Usually, if everything works out right, you get 10 inches of snow for every 1 inch of rain. Well, here we are. Little arithmetic tonight. 1/3 of an inch of rain, and we've got about 3 inches officially of snow here in Central Park. Sunrise, 6:53. It goes down to 5:28. Will we see it? We got a chance at sunset. But tomorrow morning, too many clouds and still some precip in here. Won't see sunrise. Let's take a look upstairs, okay, or from upstairs downstairs. This is a massive storm. We were talking about this all week long heading our way. There was a primary storm coming into the Ohio Valley last night. I mentioned to you that I thought a secondary storm was going to blossom off the East Coast. It did so. Big time. Thunderstorms off the Carolinas this morning. The tip-off that the low is developing. The lowest pressure is right near Atlantic City now. That's the pinpoint spot. Let's put the next view into shot here for you, into view, if you will, this big SoupSat land. This is a different skew on the satellite, a different perspective. Look at the clouds all the way out here from St. Louis to Chicago, to Cleveland, to Pittsburgh, all the way to New York, and it goes down to Bermuda, and then swings back to Cuba. You're talking 2,500 miles worth of storm. They don't get that big very often, but this one is doing a job. Heavy snow up in New England. The mixed bag in between, the rain, the sleet, the freezing rain, and still some wet snow across our northern burbs. And down along the coastal areas, it's rain tonight. It's warming up 35 degrees here in the city, so a lot of that slush is getting washed away. But inland, it will still be a nightmare right into tomorrow morning because of frozen precipitation up there. 35 to 40 will be the high tomorrow. Icy travel inland. Coastal flood warnings are up because of these high winds pushing the water onshore. And the rest of our forecast, here it is, a mixed bag of rain and some wet snow kicking back at the end of the storm tomorrow. 38 degrees the high on Sunday, a chance for some sunshine, maybe a passing flurry in 35, and a decent amount of sunshine at last on Monday. It has been a mother of a storm.
So the ultimate in foul weather gear.